Why do I not use these instruments when I'm adjusting animals? Hi, I'm Dr. Ginette with the Holistic Chiropractic and Wellness Center. So I'm a human chiropractor, but I'm also a certified animal chiropractor. And I get asked all the time, how do you adjust an animal? And so in my human practice, we use instruments. So there's no twisting, cracking, or popping. So it makes it very specific, very comfortable for that patient. And so this kind of an instrument is an electric one where we're contacting the area where my finger is, and all you're going to feel is a gentle tapping sensation in the area that I'm adjusting. So this instrument makes it very specific and very comfortable for the patient. With babies, or let's say TMJ, a really smaller joint, we might use an instrument like this. Again, it's a manual one, but you're just going to gently feel a small little thrust, a small little impulse at the area that we're working on. And so there are certain chiropractors that will use these kinds of instruments when they're adjusting animals. I prefer not to, and one of the reasons is because the noise itself can be really problematic for some animals who are nervous with sudden noises. And we want the animal to be as relaxed as possible. Another reason is that animals have fur, and so if they're really hairy, your hands are already palpating, so I'm touching the areas that are restricted, and the areas that I want to adjust, I don't want to have to remove my hand and go and apply an instrument, go find that little spot. So for that, those are the two main reasons why I don't do any instrument adjustments with the animals. Now, an animal adjustment, again, what it looks like is not, if you've ever adjusted by a chiropractor manually, it's not the same thing for an animal. So there's no twisting, cracking, or popping sounds. But basically the animal is sitting, standing, or laying down. And all it is using my thumb or my finger to contact the area and giving a small little thrust to that area to bring better movement to that joint. So once you get better movement to that joint, there's better innervation. So the nerves that are innervating the muscles, the joints, the organs, and the soft tissue in that area will have better innervation and will be able to heal. And so an adjustment as well is never painful for an animal, but if that area is already sensitive to that animal, the animal may just let me know, either by having a little bit of contraction in that area because the tissues are a little bit more sensitive and more easily contractible, or the animal actually might just turn around and look at me saying, hey, that area is sensitive. But obviously those are the areas that we want to get better movement so that the area isn't as painful for the animal and there's better healing in that area. So hopefully that's helpful on explaining how we adjust an animal. When it comes to horses, obviously a horse is much larger. With animals that are larger, primarily horses, instead of using thumbs and fingers, what we're going to do is use the palm of our hands. And so I will contact the area because their bones are much bigger. You've got, two vertebrae, two bones in the spine that are coming together. And so that area is a bigger surface. And so you're adjusting just that one segment, not the whole horse at one time. So that's a different conversation, but and it looks a little bit different as well. Most horses are just standing as well when we do adjustments for them. So hopefully that's helpful. If you've never had your animal adjusted and your animal is having particular issues, or is not having any issues, but you want to have a spinal checkup with an animal chiropractor, then you're welcome to reach out to us and I can go over how the animal chiropractic can better help your animal live his or her best life.